Hello everybody and welcome to this special edition of Redoubt Productions Construction Paper Battlefield, and this is going to be the very first director's commentary ever done. So this is going to be coming out July 9th, 2020, and this would be the 265th anniversary of the Battle of the Monongahela, better known as Braddock's defeat. 1 year ago, to commemorate the 264th anniversary, I made a video of a poorly rendered animated map featuring the battle, and that started a construction paper battlefield. So we're going to go through. I'm just going to chatter as the video plays along. No script here, just whatever comes to my mind. And yeah, let's head off. And you'll see the original Redoubt Productions logo. I was always going for like a stockade look, like something that represents something like a stockade. And ultimately I changed it what you see today. I basically modeled the current logo off of the Fort Ligonier logo, so yes, I cheated there. Oh god, I felt so bored during the narration. The original idea was that there would be a layover of the modern day map, and that is the location of a steel plant today in parts of Braddock, PA, and then it was going to fade into the map for the video. I was too lazy. I was too lazy to even do that.
Braddock's flying column was just 9 miles from their objective, numbering 1,400 in rank.
Oh god, I am so bored. Oh, I was trying to sound super serious.
Guard containing British Grenadiers, New York Provincials,
and now, a thing to point out, I didn't do this in actual stop motion. All I did was just take a bunch of images and then overlay them over and over in iMovie. So it's just like I shortened each clip of each photo to as short as I could in iMovie, and it's a fade to the next one. It looks terrible. I don't know what I was thinking. So you got Thomas Gage there at the lead with 2 artillery pieces. They're 6-pounders. And then you have the working party. The working party was under the command of John St. Clair, actually. Oh, there we go. We got the dramatic pan off, because here comes Beaujeu. You'll note that I actually put in measurements. I think they go up to about 1,000 yards on this one. I stopped doing that after a few videos, and that might ruin my legitimacy, because now I'm not really, because now the maps aren't really to scale. But the problem is, some of these things, when I try to draw on the scale, it would be too big, just too massive, some of these maps. So sometimes you gotta crunch things. So I'm going for 90% authenticity. I think most people, when you see me drawing these maps and how cartoonish they are, I think you get the idea off the bat that there's probably going to be some wiggle room going on. Oh yeah, and then I had the great idea to just do the voices, do all the noises. So that's me during the drum beat. It is terrible. I only did that for 3 videos. I did that for this, Lundy's Lane, and Bushy Run. Then I did nothing for 73 East Sting, and we'll talk about that later on this year. And then I just went to using regular sound effects. The idea was the construction paper battlefield is supposed to be like a kind of like a tribute to all of them school projects we would all do growing up. You have to do all the arts and crafts, and you may have to do the noises and the sound effects. It was an ode to that.
In the dense foliage, they are of little use. The main body are in the process of wading across the river when they hear the sounds of war in the distance. They begin to move rapidly toward the sounds of battle. At the same time, Gage begins to fall back.
There come the main body there, the 44th and the 48th foot.
Halfway, 2 elements of the British Army collide into one another. Confusion causes orders to go awry and disintegrate within the British ranks. Provincial forces
and everything's now falling apart for Braddock, as you can see.
On their own terms, but become ripped to shreds by crossfire.
In this map, the troop positions are all proximate. I mean, it was so chaotic that nobody had time to map down where everybody was at. So I know Gage was at the head with the advanced guard. St. Clair was in charge of the 6-pounders when he told the working party to run up there and help them. I don't know where the 44th and the 48th were exactly in the road. I just went with that.
And the army begins to be swept up by the advancing French and natives. In the chaos, Washington, who had only prior been a lieutenant colonel, found himself organizing...
Fun thing to point out about George Washington during this battle is that he was actually sick. dysentery, I believe. He had some sort of stomach issue before, so when he was riding around during the battle to start, he was sitting on a pillow to, protect his bottom. Yeah, I said bottom. Yeah, let's make a despicable me meme during a Braddock defeat video. Battle lasted about 3 hours. We estimated it started around 1 to 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and it was all over by 3 o'clock.
Over 1,000 of Braddock's forces were now killed or wounded in one of the greatest military disasters.
My idea is I need to do the Butcher's Bill more often. I've forgotten it in some videos. I did it in Monmouth. Yes, I did do it in Monmouth in Berlin. But I like showing the proportions, like cutting out in the squares.
The 7 Years' War would officially begin across the world. It would not be until
Yeah, this is a very, very short construction paper battle. I think this is the shortest one. Everyone afterwards was at least by 9 minutes. Except I think 73 Easting's pretty short too, because I had no idea what to talk about. But again, we're gonna talk about 73 Easting when we get there. That's a bunch of unload. And that is it. Yeah, very short video. So, oh yeah, there's some end credit things. I'm not gonna I don't think I'm gonna put the end credits. I don't want to look at myself. But yeah, that concludes the video. Yeah, there's so much I could do better with this episode. For one, I can actually do real stop motion animation, even though my animation's crap. Even I'm still struggling with it sometimes. A lot of it just down to the timing and what scenes go in the head does not look good in editing. Oh well. So my recommendation would be not to watch this video unless you're really that curious to see where Construction Paper Battlefield started. I highly recommend checking out the Braddock's Defeat Battle Walk. That was conducted by Matthew Galt. He is one of the tour guides at the Braddock's Battlefield History Center, which, funny enough, the museum there is actually, we believe, located approximately where the Gage's men and Beaujeu's men first met. That's where the first contact was, where that ravine was. So it's funny to point out. But that walking tour gives you a much more comprehensible idea of what happened in the battle, which kind of hard considering Braddock's defeat is just 3 hours of nothing but chaos. But I hope you enjoyed this. If you want me to do more of these director's commentaries, there wasn't much really to talk about for how short this video was. I do plan to do one for Lundy's Lane, because it's one of my favorite videos I've ever done. But after that, let me know if you want me to do these for all of the Construction Paper Battlefield videos, or just want me to stop talking. Well, thank you for watching.